Welcome to the deep dive. We're jumping straight into something I know you've probably wrestled with: how to get genuinely quick and healthy meals on the table when life feels, well, like a sprint.
Yeah,
You want to nourish yourself well, but the clock, it often seems to be working against you, right?
absolutely. And the idea that healthy home cooking is this, time-consuming, really elaborate affair.
Yeah,
It's a real barrier for many people.
it really is.
The good news is it doesn't have to be that way. Our mission today is to unpack the essentials, really. Quick and healthy home cooking. We're drawing from the Quick and Healthy Home Cooking series. It's part of Your Health Deserves a Lifeline by Dr. Surta Ram Vishnoi from Lifelines by Supremedic. And Dr. Vishnoi, he's a physician and wellness advocate. He offers some really insightful, practical strategies. We're going to explore those to make healthy eating at home, totally realistic, even with a busy life.
Okay, sounds great. So let's kick things off by looking at why making the effort, why bother cooking at home, why is it so worthwhile?
Yeah.
We all know the convenience trap when we're tired or just, pressed for time.
Exactly. But Dr. Vishnoi points out some pretty significant drawbacks to relying on restaurant meals or processed foods all the time.
Right.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Often, these options have way more salt, more sugar, less desirable fats. Plus, the portion sizes can be, well, much larger than we actually need. And there can be various additives hidden in there that we might not even be aware of.
Yeah, the hidden stuff.
And let's be honest, the cost. Eating out regularly, it really adds up over time.
It absolutely does.
Yep.
Okay, so contrast that with cooking at home. It feels like you get control back.
Precisely. That's the key word, control.
Yeah.
You have the ability to choose fresh, quality ingredients. You decide how much oil, how much sugar, how much salt goes into your food.
Yeah.
And that's incredibly beneficial because, you can tailor meals to specific dietary needs. Maybe you're watching cholesterol or need diabetes-friendly options, things like that.
Right, right. But what about the idea, that nagging thought some people have that healthy food is just bland or boring? What does Dr. Vishnoi say to that?
Yeah, that's a common myth. But what's fascinating here is Dr. Vishnoi's emphasis that healthy home cooking can be incredibly vibrant, colorful, really delicious.
Okay.
It really just comes down to having the right building blocks in your kitchen and understanding some simple, effective cooking techniques. It's not about being boring at all.
Okay, so building blocks. What are these essentials that Dr. Vishnoi recommends we keep on hand, to make these quick, tasty meals actually happen?
So he advocates for having a well-stocked, kind of healthy Indian kitchen with versatile staples. He breaks them down into helpful categories.
Okay.
First up, whole grains, things like brown rice, various millets, ragi, bajra oats, whole wheat flour. These are fundamental. They provide fiber, sustained energy, keep you going.
That makes total sense for staying full and, energized. What else? What other staples should we be thinking about?
Okay, next, legumes and pulses. Your dals, moong dal, masoor dal chana, rajma, fantastic protein sources and so versatile.
Yeah, definitely.
Then, of course, spices and herbs. These are kind of non-negotiable, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
Not just for the amazing flavor, but also they often have digestive benefits, immune-boosting properties.
Yeah.
Think turmeric, cumin, coriander, ginger, garlic, the essentials.
The absolute essentials. Okay, what about healthy fats? And maybe those little extras that really, make a dish pop.
Right. For healthy oils, Dr. Vishnoi suggests options like mustard oil, sesame, groundnut, maybe some cold-pressed oils, but always, in moderation.
Moderation, keyword.
Yes. And fresh, seasonal vegetables are crucial. They offer such a wide range of nutrients. Then you have nuts and seeds, almonds, flax seeds, sunflower seeds, chia seeds. They give you healthy fats, protein, important micronutrients. And finally, simple flavor enhancers. Things like lemon juice, curd, maybe some green chilies. They add a real zing without piling on calories.
Okay, so having this arsenal of ingredients ready to go, that's the first step towards those super fast meals Dr. Vishnoi mentions, like 15, 20 minutes, kind of fast.
Exactly. That's the foundation. And yes, he provides some really practical examples that fit right into that time frame.
Okay, give some. What are we talking about?
All right. Think about vegetable poha or upma,
Yeah.
super common, right?
Yeah.
With some peanuts, curry leaves, maybe a few chopped veggies like carrots and peas, you can have a meal rich in fiber and iron on the table incredibly quickly.
Staples for a reason. Okay, what other speedy options does he highlight?
Another excellent one. Besan chila, that's the graham flour pancake, maybe served with some curd.
Love chila.
It's protein-packed Takes just minutes to cook, and you can easily boost it by adding spinach or chopped onion right into the batter.
Nice.
And then there's like the ultimate comfort food that can also be quick. One-pot dal khichdi, combining lentils, rice, turmeric, some vegetables,
Yeah.
all in one pot, especially if you use a pressure cooker. Balanced, satisfying, minimal fuss.
That sounds so simple and good. What else makes the quick and healthy cut? Any more examples?
Yep, stir-fried vegetables with maybe some tofu or paneer. That's another winner.
Okay.
A quick saute in a healthy oil, maybe olive or mustard oil. Serve it with roti or brown rice. Fast, nutritious.
Good combo.
Or for something lighter, maybe garlic mung dal paired with a simple bundi fro, okra.
Yes.
Simple, easy on digestion, but still flavorful. And one more, don't forget stuffed rogi rolls. These are brilliant for using up leftover sabzi, cooked vegetables, or even sprouts.
Ah, the leftover savors.
Exactly. Just add a bit of chutney, roll it up in a roti. Convenient and cuts down on food waste.
These are such great, really actionable ideas. It really helps bust that myth, doesn't it? That healthy eating means hours in the kitchen with like super complicated recipes. Now, beyond just the meal ideas, what about strategies? What are Dr. Vishnoy's key tips for actually saving time while we're cooking, making the process efficient?
Right. This is where efficiency really comes in.
Yeah.
Dr. Vishnoy strongly recommends the power of prepping ahead.
Okay.
Spending just a little time, maybe on a weekend, chopping vegetables, soaking your dals, maybe making some basic chutneys. It can dramatically cut down cooking time during the busy week.
That is such a game changer, isn't it? Honestly, even just having onions and garlic chopped makes a huge difference on a weeknight.
It really does. Another effective strategy he mentions is batch cooking. Cooking larger quantities of, say, dal or a sabzi than you need for just one meal. It means you have ready-made components you can easily repurpose later. Saves so much time.
Yeah, cook once, eat twice.
Or three.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
And then there's the magic of one-pot cooking methods, using a pressure cooker, maybe an air fryer, an Instant Pot.
Yeah.
These tools seriously streamline the cooking and, importantly, minimize the cleanup. Oh, I am a huge fan of anything that reduces dishes, definitely. Any other tips for keeping things speedy?
He also reminds us, not every meal needs to be some grand production with multiple dishes. Keep it simple.
Right.
A balanced, single-dish meal, like dal, rice, and maybe a quick side salad, is perfectly nutritious and satisfying.
Good point.
And finally, something often overlooked. Involve your family. Get them involved in the cooking. Not only does it lighten your load, but it's also great for bonding and, teaching important life skills.
I love that, making it a team effort. Okay, so we've got quick meals, time-saving strategies. Let's talk about making those meals even healthier. What are some of Dr. Vishnoy's smart swaps or cooking techniques, boosting nutrition without adding time?
Yeah, he offers some excellent, really easy to implement hacks. For instance, instead of using heavy cream in sauces or curries, try using curd, plain yogurt, or maybe tomato puree. Cuts down the fat significantly.
It is a swap.
Very simple. Opting for steaming or roasting vegetables instead of deep frying them. That obviously cuts down on added oil.
Makes sense.
Swapping refined flour, maida, for whole wheat flour, atta, or maybe even millet flour in your rotis or other things. That automatically bumps up the fiber content. And simply adding sprouts to salads, even into your chila batter, like we mentioned, fantastic way to boost protein. Easy peasy.
Those are such straightforward changes, but they can make a really big difference nutritionally. Anything else Dr. Vishnoy advises keeping in mind?
Yes, he cautions against relying too much on those ready-to-eat mixes. They can be convenient, sure, but often they're very high in sodium and preservatives.
Good warning.
And this is a really insightful tip, I think. Always taste your food before you add salt.
Yes.
Because many Indian spices already contribute so much flavor, you might find you need much less salt than you automatically reach for.
That's a brilliant tip. Habits, right? We just add salt automatically sometimes. Okay, these are all super practical, easy tips to remember. Now, to help us kind of pull it all together, make it less stressful, Dr. Vishnoy offers a simple framework, doesn't he, for creating a balanced meal quickly. Can you walk us through that?
Yes, he provides a really straightforward formula. Takes the guesswork out of balanced meal planning. He suggests visualizing your plate, dividing it into roughly 3 main parts.
Okay.
1 part grains, could be rice, roti, millet, whatever. 1 part protein, so dal, chana, tofu, paneer. And 1 part vegetables, either a cooked sabzi or a fresh salad.
Grain, protein, veg. Got it.
Yep. Then you add a small portion of healthy fat, maybe from the cooking oil or a few nuts, some seeds, and then optionally a little side like curd or buttermilk or a chutney just to round things out.
So it's like building a balanced little ecosystem right there on your plate. Pretty simple when you think of it like that.
Exactly. And he stresses this is a flexible guideline, not some rigid prescription. The goal is just to ensure you're getting a good mix of essential nutrients in a way that's simple to understand and actually do.
This has been incredibly helpful. Honestly, it makes the whole idea of healthy home cooking feel much more achievable, less daunting.
Absolutely. And I think Dr. Vishnoi's core message is really about progress, not perfection. It's
Hmm.
about making conscious choices, incorporating these home-cooked meals into your routine in a way that genuinely works for you.
So you don't have to overhaul everything overnight. Maybe just starting with one home-cooked meal a day. That could be a really positive first step.
Precisely. Start small. And
Yeah.
over time, you'll likely start to feel the benefits, feeling more energized, maybe saving some money, and developing, a greater connection to the food you eat.
Yeah, that connection is important. It really underlines that food is so much more than just, fuel to get through the day.
Indeed. As Dr. Vishnoi puts it so well, food is not just fuel, it's also medicine. It's a form of love and care, and it's deeply tied to our culture, all rolled into one.
That's a really beautiful way to think about it. And speaking of fitting healthy habits into busy lives, our
Mm.
next deep dive is going to explore smart snacking, healthy options that keep you full.
Ooh, good one.
Yeah, which I know will resonate with so many of you looking for those quick, nutritious bites between meals, whether you're at the office studying late or just battling those late night munchies.
That's right. It's all part of building that sustainable, healthy approach to eating that actually fits into our, everyday realities.
Absolutely. Until then, keep it home cooked, keep it simple, and take great care of yourselves.